The Valens family are moving to Velas Malaga near the Costa del Sol, a hillside town rich in historic charm with a traditional Spanish lifestyle. Despite being just 10 minutes drive from the tourist hotspots on the coast, Nick and Lesley's business will be the only designer hotel in town. Nick and Lesley want the ultimate dream. Life in the sun, a successful business and a beautiful home. But to do it, they're gambling all their life savings on a 400-year-old palace. This must be one very special building. Hi, Nick.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
Hi, George. Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Lesley. How are you?
Fine.
So this is it?
This is it.
Do you want to come and have a look?
I'd love to have a look.
What's over your head?
Wow. This is amazing. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
I know. But can you imagine, George, you arriving and it looks a bit, this looks quite interesting, and then you come into this space and just sort of the hair on the back of my neck just went...
That's it, you just come down that tiny little street and then you walk into this and it's like a hidden dream.
Yeah, it is, like a little haven.
And I love courtyard buildings.
That's fantastic.
So stunning,
yeah,
aren't
I know.
And this is a 400-year-old Andalusian palace.
Yes.
And it needs lots of love and affection to bring it back to life. It deserves it, doesn't it?
It does, and I think you're the people to do it. Perfect. Surrounding the characterful courtyard are 20 rooms, which have been left untouched for the past 18 years. It's such a fantastic Andalusian style of building, isn't it? Let's look at these doors.
I know.
Absolutely amazing.
Well, apparently these are made out of walnut and oak, and they were painted to hide the true value of them, so they didn't get nicked.
But beautiful detail on them, I love it.
See the cross on the door? Well, apparently this building was the bishop's palace. It was occupied by 300 years or so. Right. So it's got a huge history behind it, the whole building.
So is this a listed building?
This is a listed building. Partly. The courtyard, or what they call the patio, is listed, and the front facade is listed. We're not allowed to touch any of that side of it.
So you've got to be very sensitive about part of this.
We do.
Behind the 400-year-old facade lies a 20-roomed palace that Nick and Lesley plan to convert into a family home and business. The family's living area will be at the back with 3 bedrooms, including a master ensuite, an open-plan kitchen diner and a magical walled patio. The remainder of the palace will be transformed into a stylish boutique hotel surrounding the stunning central courtyard. There will be 8 ensuite bedrooms for guests, decorated with contemporary and traditional Moroccan furnishings. The showpiece will be a luxury roof terrace with a spa pool and spectacular views across the historic town. Nick and Lesley have no experience of the hotel business, and while Nick is an architect, this is still a huge gamble. It's stunning. It's beautiful, isn't it? But why did you give up the comfortable life in Surrey?
Well, it became a bit more uncomfortable. Unfortunately, we set the architectural business up in 1991. It was very successful for nearly 15 years. And unfortunately, for various reasons, it went bust and we had to close it down. We had 2 years of, hell, really.
Very, very frightening experience.
It was frightening.
When you think everything around you could just be taken away. And it was very difficult. I remember one night I got so upset I could hardly breathe, and I said to myself, I'm never, ever going to let myself get in this state again. We've just got to get ourselves out of this. A light had gone out as our life as we knew it, so we just had to turn that light back on.
And it was here in Spain.
But to then make that leap and say, Spain, different country, different type of business, renovate a big old building, that's a huge change.
Shouldn't you embrace life and just take it on? You only get one chance at it. Why not?
I think it's incredibly brave.
It's going to be our home and our business and our future. It's going to be everything for us, a new start.
While the building is being restored, Nick and Lesley plan to rent a top-of-the-range villa at a cost of £1,000 a month. The couple hope its great beach location will make adapting to life in a foreign country easier for their sons, Harry and George.
I think if we could do this every evening, it'd be great. Have a look at this. enjoying that, aren't they?
But there's nothing easy about this building project. The palace already cost £300,000, and they've only got a budget of 250 grand. Money's tight, and so is time.
So what's your absolute deadline to be completed and moved in?
Well, we've got 5 to 6 months. We want to be open on the 1st of June, 2006, so that we can trade through the summer.
So what happens if you miss that May 31st deadline?
Heapers, big trouble, this.
Really?
Yeah.
Big trouble.
I think because we won't have any money left by then.
Nick and Lesley have found a gem in this magnificent 400-year-old palace, but expecting to transform it into a stylish hotel in just 6 months is way too optimistic. Not only is the building in poor condition, but it's listed, which can further add to the complications. They've said they're looking for a new challenge. Well, they've certainly found it.
After the collapse of Nick Valence's business, he and his wife Lesley moved to Spain for a fresh start and new challenge. They want to turn this 400-year-old derelict palace into a designer hotel and family home.
I think my dream is, in a few years' time, I'll be looking at Nick in the eyes and saying, thank God you made me do this.
But this is a huge project, and despite his 20 years' experience as an architect in the UK, in Spain, Nick's in unfamiliar territory. It's November. Work is due to start, but site manager Jean-Pierre has some bad news.
Then the last news that we have received this morning is that we cannot do anything before you can get the license.
Right.
Not
That
anything.
is the problem. You had only the right to do the cleaning of the house and nothing more.
How long do you think it's going to take now then, Jean-Pierre?
But normally he told me about the end of January, approximately.
They need a special listed building licence, and that will take 2 months to get. With the hotel due to open in May, just 6 months away, this is a worrying setback.
I'm a bit annoyed, but we'll have to try another way around it.
Mañana, mañana.
There's no point panicking about it. No. Yet.
Helena, do you know some Spanish now?
There's more unwelcome news. Nick and Lesley's boys, Harry and George, are off to a bad start at their new Spanish school.
I don't like it because I don't understand it, and most lessons I just had to sit there. The teacher tells me off because I'm not listening, and I'm like, well, how can I listen if it's in another language?
It's a testing time for the whole family.
The boys got Nick and I upstairs to the bedroom. They said, look, don't worry, Mum and Dad. We've got all our pocket money and everything in our piggy banks, and I think we've got enough to get us home.
And when we've got the children that are crying and begging you to take them home, it's very difficult. So you have to sort of try and put that to one side. It's very, quite tough. At this moment in time, I think we've just got to go through it, and we've got to live it a bit, really, as painful as that might be.
While waiting for the build to start, Nick and Lesley show the boys some of the attractions that have drawn them to Spain.
I just want to tell you when the little Brazilian girls come back again. Shaking their heads. It's an excuse to come out, bring out the children, have a bit of tapas, and just like the Spanish do, keep enjoying life all the time.
One thing I've found here, I think we definitely go out in the evening more with the kids, don't we? As a family. Really good fun.
Yeah, it's good to get away from it all.
One of those Brazilian girls then.
Let your hair down.
It's January, And by now, Nick and Lesley had expected to get their building licence, but they're still waiting. I think it's time for them to rethink their opening date for the hotel.
Now, you set yourself your deadline of May the 31st. It looks really unlikely that you're going to make that. What happens if you don't make that deadline? Silence.
No, it's you.
Silence.
No, because you started off before
Well, we don't know. We're not going to make it. That's why I'm struggling with the answer to that, because, you know, I'm still going to push Jean-Pierre to go for it. You know, and if we can get there, then, yeah, we've got 4 months to do it.
The thought of that is a bit too frightening, really, to think we might not make it. So I think we have to keep thinking, yeah, you know, secretly, I'm sure we can just pull it off in time.
I mean, I know I sound like I'm the voice of doom and gloom.
You do, actually.
I know, it's bad, isn't it? But are you not worried?
Do you know, everything that's gone on before to us, losing the business and everything, I just think it's nothing in comparison. We feel we're on our way up. And OK, we've got a bit of a delay. We're living in Spain. So in a way, although we're thinking, oh, God, this is just awful.
It's frustrating.
It is frustrating, but it's happened.
And it's worrying, but there's ways around it. You
we
know,
can catch up, can't
yeah,
we?
we only need to survive.
Still being positive.
Absolutely, you've got to. There's no other way.
But it gets worse as they're forced to wait for the licence. Not just days or weeks, but months. Then, after 4 months of waiting, disaster strikes. A third of the whole palace has collapsed.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it?
That is really, really bad. 10 times worse than I thought. I thought when you said a wall had come down, it might just be, you know...
Well, imagine our reaction when it happened on Easter Sunday and we walked up the street there to see a fire engine, a police car, a crowd of about 30, 40 people. So I thought something must be up. Turned the corner and saw that.
Their neighbours have been carrying out major demolition work on the property next door, which has coincided with the collapse of Nick and Lesley's building. They've lost 6 rooms across the entire east wing, and their stunning roof terrace has been torn in 2.
It looks like a bloody bomb's gone off.
It's exactly what it looks like.
I said it looks like the Blitz.
It does.
Can you imagine if we'd been living in it, though?
No, you'd be dead.
Well, all we've
You'd be
said,
dead.
thank God this didn't happen in 6 months' time, because we would have been
6
open,
months
we would have
ago.
killed, people would have been killed, including us probably, if I'd been cooking my last tapas in the kitchen. That would have been it.
It's a disaster.
It is, yeah.
To be honest.
It is.
I mean, that is an absolute disaster.
There's devastation everywhere you look.
Oh, my God. It's bad, isn't it?
Makes me
Scary,
feel,
isn't it?
Makes me feel sick.
Scary.
It's so awful.
But at least these rooms now have a sea view. You've got to keep a sense of humour in this situation.
So what happens now?
So the reconstruction works and the demolition, because we've still got to demolish parts of these walls because they're unsafe. We've just had a quote of nearly 55,000 euros, about £40,000.
So when are you going to be finished now?
We're going to keep pushing for the damn licence, aren't we?
We hope.
As soon as we get the licence.
Is the licence still not in place? The building licence?
But no, still not in place.
Still not?
Well, it was just about to be granted when this happened. So it's
So
now
it had
lots
to be
us back.
frozen.
So they had to withdraw the licence application, redraw it, because obviously now we're doing proper construction. That needs to be approved. So it's gone back through the whole process again.
They're in a far worse position than when they first got here. Any chance of opening the hotel this year is now gone. For Nick, the collapse of the building is a stark reminder of the loss of his business in the UK.
How did you feel when you turned that corner and saw the building in the condition that it's in?
I think I went into a bit of a state of shock, actually. I was unable to speak any Spanish to the police when they were interviewing me about what had happened. And it was just a feeling that maybe our dream was slipping away.
Really?
Yeah, for the first time, I had some doubts about what we'd done and what I was putting the family through. It wasn't very long, but I just thought, oh my God, I'm putting Lesley yet again into a vulnerable position in terms of our future.
Do you think you ever hit a stage of wanting to walk away from it?
No, never. Never. You can't walk away from something like this, you know. You can close your eyes and maybe bury your head in the sand and pretend it's not happening, but that's not the way to deal with problems. And it's only a building. We can rebuild it. And by rebuilding the building, obviously, we'll sort of rebuild our life at the same time.
At this point, most people would give up. The challenge to restore this 400-year-old palace is now turning into a full-scale rebuild. The prospect of having to resubmit all their plans to get the licence is nothing short of demoralising. But Nick and Lesley are more determined than ever and are pushing the authorities every step of the way.
In Malaga, Calle Larios. Okay, Bali, okay, Bali. I think the communication that we're experiencing here, the feedback, is so appalling, and that's the most frustrating thing, not being kept informed about what's going on.
Yeah. You can either keep feeling fed up, you're going to think, right, what am I going to do to get over it? Because there's always solutions. This is our new life, this is our new stage. It's exciting, it's exhausting, it's frustrating, but it's a passion inside us that we want to happen.
After 12 months fighting Spanish bureaucracy, Nick and Lesley finally get their licence to start work.
We can sleep at night now, can't we now? It's just, you know, woohoo! That's all I can say, it's just fantastic.
It's been a long time coming, but at last the builders can get cracking.
Nothing can go wrong. Cheers, well done.
Nick and Lesley moved to Spain over a year ago, and by now they were hoping that their new hotel business would be fully up and running. But it's taken them that long just to get planning permission. But thankfully, work has now started on site, and I can't wait to see what progress they've made. Excellent, look at that, builders on site. What a lovely thing to see. They've blocked up all these arches here. Can you see where they've put the bricks in? That's basically to do a temporary support, if you like, to the arches, because they've had so much structural problems with the building already. And this is their living quarters. It's looking great, actually. I mean, they've even started rendering the walls on the inside. Got the new concrete staircase in. Concrete floors gone in for the first floor accommodation upstairs. It's moving on well, at last. Nick and Lesley, you're here. I haven't seen you for ages.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, you well?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good, actually. Yeah, thank you.
Squeezing past that.
Hi, George.
Good to see you, mate.
How you doing?
well?
Yeah, good.
It's happening.
I know, we
People on site. Look at there's an excited woman. Look at that.
Oh my God, after everything we've gone through, and you felt it was never going to come to an end, we're just like, it's all started. So we're forward now, isn't it? I'm so excited.
It's turned a corner, hasn't it? After all the doom and gloom of the last year.
Well, it's great to see all these guys on site. We've got, something like 10, 12 guys on site at the moment, and they're cracking on. It's great to see.
And it's positive work. It's not protecting the building. It's not money going out just to keep the building upright. It's all positive. And they're all working, and there's walls going up, and there's wood and cement and men, and things are happening. They're happening!
I've never been so happy to see a building site in such a mess, because it means the guys are here doing it. And what about the dreaded wall, the divide between your property and next door? I mean, after that's collapsed, floors collapsed and all that chaos, what's happening now?
Well, it's quite sad, really, because our neighbours won't discuss it with us, and we've got no other choice but to go to court. So that's really sad, really. It's had to come to that.
One of the things about going to any legal action As it could take years.
It could
Well,
take
they
years.
reckon it could
and-
take anything up to 4 years to get
4 years.
to get to court.
But at the end of the day, what we've decided to do, because we've learnt really that you have to have 2 train tracks, and one is to get this business up and running and our lives on the go, and the second track is to pursue our neighbours for the damages to the wall. But the chances are we might not win and that money's gone. And you can't let it eat away at you. It's happened and it's blimmin' unlucky and it's awful and it's not fair, but you just cannot give up and it's not going to beat us.
In a certain mindset, you might think you're being persecuted, actually. And you think, oh, God, why me? You know. But I think, you know, the next hotel will be a lot easier.
The next hotel.
my
Get this one
God.
done first. My God. So what's your deadline for the business?
6 months
Huh?
to get it open.
6
We have
months.
to, we have to.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to, yeah. We're going to just, everything in our power. Everything else we've gone through, we've got to get there for that, and we will.
It's been a whole year since Nick and Lesley moved to Spain for a better life. And what a year it's been. Most people would have packed their bags and gone home, but this couple have shown tremendous fighting spirit. It's a major reconstruction job. In just 6 months' time, this hotel has to be open for business. Missing the summer tourist season again is simply not an option they can afford. It's been a whole year since the Valence family moved to Spain, with the dream of turning a crumbling old palace into a designer hotel and family home.
A big responsibility and a big gamble, really. But I've never been one to shirk a gamble.
But they've had a huge setback, with the whole side of their building collapsing, taking 6 rooms with it. They now have to rebuild, and this unexpected additional work is going to cost them a whopping £125,000.
Where's that extra money coming from?
Well, we've had to obviously raid the piggy bank. You know, we had some investments back in the UK that we've had to cash in, and we've had to borrow more money from the bank out here to you know, make up the shortfall.
Any safety net back in the UK, that's gone.
Yeah.
It's all about being here now.
It is.
With the depressing news that build costs have increased to £375,000, there is at least some good news.
Have a good day, Harry. Yeah. Have a nice day, matey.
After an unhappy year in a Spanish school, Harry and George have been enrolled in a nearby international one.
How do you think it is compared to the other school?
Much better.
Better.
The other school's rubbish.
Do you think you'll be happier there?
Yeah.
Since the kids started at St George's, it's just been such a relief because they get up and they go to school and there isn't too much fuss. And just Harry's so much happier, he's got art back in his life, and all in all, they're just much happier boys. So that's fantastic. We don't have to worry about them anymore.
So you've been here for a year now. Is Spain what you imagined it would be?
The lifestyle, for me, really shows you what family life should be about. And I can see that we're just going to have a very good, happy life out here, because family is so important. But the only thing that I really struggle with, because I thought that the language would be a lot easier.
Are you being lazy?
Yeah, I am, aren't I? And I feel guilty. But I think I learn it a different way, and I am trying in my own way. I'm having my lessons once a week.
So I'm going to put you on the spot to test your brilliant Spanish out. Right? I'm a guest in your hotel. I come down to the reception desk and I say to you, can you please tell me the name, street and location of the best restaurant in town? What do you say back in Spanish?
Sí, un momento. My marido is volver in 5 minutes. Yeah, can you wait a minute, because my husband's back in 5 minutes. I think I said something like
Wait a minute, because my husband's back.
No,
It's rubbish.
No, I know it's bloody rubbish. No.
After 2 months, the East Wing has been rebuilt. But they've had extra problems and costs.
We've now reinforced every single load-bearing wall in the building, which has obviously taken quite a lot of time, a lot of money. It's almost like a complete rebuild, so it's a very, very different project than from when we started.
The collapse shook the building to its core, and the entire structure needs to be strengthened. To get this hotel open by the summer, Nick and Lesley are forced to flood the palace with labour. 12 men working on site every day is costing them an astonishing £40,000 a month. They need to make savings, so they're going direct to suppliers to get trade prices. On top of the private accommodation, they've got 8 rooms to furnish in the hotel, and are looking for a Moroccan theme to complement the historic building.
You see, I love these colours, look now. I like these little tassels too, I think they're very important. I like the colour too, very nice.
Lesley might be carried away with the cushions, but Nick is keen to make the most of every cost-cutting opportunity.
While we're looking through these, can we put some prices against some of these? Yes, would that be possible?
Yeah.
Because obviously it's going to come, quite a lot is going to come down to cost, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
On top of their massive overspend at the palace, they've got substantial outgoings at home. Living costs, the luxury villa, and the boys' school fees are adding up. This family have had no income for 17 months.
I think the most demotivating thing is when the rent's due and you're thinking, oh my God, the money's going down and down and down and there's nothing coming in. You just think, oh my God, you know, we came out here to have a better life and we're not getting there. We're just not getting there yet.
It's the first time I've heard Nick and Lesley have doubts. I'm not surprised. With so much work still to do at the palace, costs are spiralling out of control.
So with all the delays on the build, this must be costing you so much more money now.
Oh, yeah, significantly more than we originally anticipated. And we're now anticipating a final cost of somewhere between 700 and 750,000 euros, £500,000.
Wow.
It's a lot, isn't it?
That's enormous.
What we've had to do is go back to the bank. They've valued the property, and thankfully it's got a good valuation, and so they're prepared to lend on that basis.
But that's just more debt, isn't it?
That's right.
That's the worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes it even more urgent that this building starts to earn an income to pay that debt back.
Well, the summer revenue, we predicted will probably be 70% of our yearly income in those 4 months. So, yeah, it's really critical that we get open for the summer season.
So if you miss that,
Yeah, I've missed
you've
a lot
lost
of
out on
money.
a fortune.
Yeah.
You've got 10 weeks to go.
Yeah.
Frightening.
I think what was really frightening when a lot of money was going out and you couldn't see any real improvement. Now I think you can walk around, you can walk into the bedrooms, you can go into the bathrooms, you can start visualising the vision that we had 2 years ago. And it's really quite exciting, actually, when you do that, isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it still looks pretty bad at the moment, but we're getting there.
With just 10 weeks to go before the summer season starts, and their original budget now doubled, the race is on. Structural works are complete, and the builders are starting on the interiors. This is a critical time to be on site, but Lesley has commitments back in the UK.
My mum and dad aren't very well. It's just that stage in life where they're getting very needy and I'm not there. So what with Nick and I've decided to do is that I have to try and keep going back.
It sounds like everyone's in a bad place, really, because your mum and dad aren't well.
Yeah.
You're feeling guilty.
It's difficult, bloody difficult.
How do you feel about the whole thing now?
There's some days where I think it's so exciting, I'm so glad we did it, and other days I think, what the hell have I done? I must have been mad. Why have I put myself through this? And when you're in a foreign country, when you get days like that, I tell you what, you just think, I want to go home. I just want to go home. I feel a bit tired, I feel a bit emotionally drained because I hate leaving Nick and the boys, you know, and then when I'm here, I'm sort of, you know, worried about them if they're going to be all right, and there's so much still to do. But anyway, now I'm here, I'm going to see Mum and Dad and try and make a difference to them.
Lesley's visits back to the UK couldn't come at a worse time. There's a huge amount to organise. They need to order windows, doors, bathrooms and tiles, and Nick's left having to make key decisions on his own.
It's obviously a bit more difficult working on my own without Lesley being here, because normally we go to these meetings together and then feed off each other with ideas and obviously conversation about what we should do and what type of colours we're going for. Often we argue, but we always end up with the right result at the end of it. What's the damage?
It's about €11,000.
About 11, including the appliances, OK. Well, I think that's within the budget, so I can't see there being a problem, but I just want Lesley to have the last word.
Hello. Mum and Dad, they're deteriorating and I get really upset. Yeah. Actually, every time I come back, they've deteriorated a little bit more, and I find that really hard.
Back in Spain, Nick is determined to keep the pressure on at the build.
We've got to get over for June, whatever.
We go as fast as possible, but to know exactly it is very difficult. Then as soon as possible.
We have to. We start getting the money.
Dad, I poured your glass of wine.
Thank you.
He's also juggling the demands of home life.
Dad, you need to chop the bread.
Starting again in a foreign country is never easy. Lesley is emotionally torn between her old home and new life, and often questions if this is all worth it.
Nick and I came out to build a new life and to refurbish this amazing building, and we're getting there, but it's been tough. Some days I want to get off, you know, I want to get off the roller coaster and go home because that's the easiest thing to do. And then I think, well, I can't get off this roller coaster, I've got to see the ride out because I chose to go on it. I've paid my money, I'm on the ride, I've got to finish it.
Work at the palace is steady. The family's living quarters are in good shape. The tiling is underway, the rear staircase has been built, and the kitchen has arrived.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Look, it's going to be a proper kitchen.
But in the hotel accommodation, there's another delay. Their handmade windows have failed to arrive on time.
Jean-Pierre's fabricator had given him a programme of 2 to 3 months for delivery.
What we should have done was, as we did with the door, standardised the whole lot, so it's off the shelf.
So virtually every window is different and has to be fabricated
that was
specially.
A bit silly.
I'm a little disappointed we've been left a little bit in the lurch on this one.
Disappointing is putting it lightly. Every setback now jeopardises their chance of opening the business on the 1st of June. Nick and Lesley are not just under enormous pressure to get the palace open as a hotel, it's also going to be the family home. After 17 months, Harry and George are growing up and restless.
I hate this house. It's so boring where we live. There's nothing to do. I mean, there's the beach, but I don't know, it just gets boring.
There's nothing better to do. You can shoot a couple of rocks at a box.
Living by the beach is all very well, but the villa is isolated and there are no other children around. Teenager Harry is desperate to move into a town where he can be more independent.
There's quite a lot of kids in Vélez Málaga, and yeah, I'm sure there'll be some people who I get along with, but here it's like only like 80-year-olds.
The pressure is mounting. Nick and Lesley are relying on the summer tourist season to provide 70% of the hotel's annual income. They've poured £500,000 into this building, And with just 6 weeks to go to meet their deadline, there's still plastering and plumbing to do, and all of the windows and bathrooms to install. I would hate to see them fail at this critical stage, but I can't see how this building is going to be ready in time.
You've got this building in a fantastic condition, structurally,
Yep.
but in terms of this being a working business, I look around and just think, I don't know how you're going to do it.
I think, yeah, once again, that's going to be a lot of work to get there for the 1st of June. But, yeah, we've got to get open in June. We've got to get that income.
Because I just feel like, I mean, honestly, don't take it the wrong way, because I want this to be finished more than anyone. But I just feel like the sort of blinkers on a little bit, that everyone's going, there's no other option, we've just got to get there, we've got to get there, we've got to get there, we've got to get there. And the reality of it is you look around and think, well, how's that going to happen? No matter how many people you throw at this job, no matter how well you try and manage it, you just look and think, can this building be renovated and habitable in 6 weeks? And I can't see it.
Well, I think we can. And we're going to keep progressing.
But have you got an emergency plan of action?
No. No.
If you don't make it, what happens?
Yeah. I don't want to get into that state, because I think if we start getting stressed out and start getting very concerned about it, the focus and the energy you need to keep this building going is phenomenal. I think we've got a fighting chance. I think we've got to keep pressing. I think if I start putting my energies into thinking of some awful catastrophe, then I think we'll lose sight of it.
If Nick has no plan of action, I wonder if site manager Jean-Pierre has.
Do you have a programme or a schedule that shows everything that's going to happen every week?
I have that in my mind.
That's what I'm worried about. I think the deadline of June is very, very ambitious.
Yes.
Every deadline that Nick and Lesley have set, they've missed, and they're now an entire year behind schedule. Now, I'm amazed that they've managed to remain so optimistic on what has been an epic build. But to have any chance of their business being open in time for the peak summer season, they're going to need more than optimism. They're going to need a miracle.
Nick and Lesley have been through 18 months of frustration, converting an ancient palace into a designer hotel and family home. Their second summer's here, and I can't wait to see how far they've got.
Hello, how are you? Can I come in?
Yeah.
This looks lovely, doesn't it?
I'm really pleased with it.
God, it's so light and bright compared to what it was like before. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's a huge difference, isn't it? One of our guest rooms.
It looks great, doesn't it? What a fantastic
I'm
room.
really pleased.
Well, we're just trying to keep everything as simple as possible.
Yeah.
I wanted to embrace that sort of Moroccan feel of the courtyard, and I wanted to mix it in with the contemporary that Nick and I really like.
I think it looks great.
It is actually looks better than I thought it would. You know, I've had it in my head for so long, and now it's, when I look at it, it's there, and it's been, oh, Nick, God, you're going to cry, Nick. Oh, no, you're not, are you? You're not, are you? Oh, my God, Nick.
You've done it, mate.
Oh,
You've done
dear.
it. That's great. You should be proud. Honestly, it's
Oh,
fantastic.
Nick.
You should be really, really proud.
It's been a really tough journey, but Nick and Lesley's hard work has paid off. In their new hotel rooms, the simple layout and luxurious finishes look absolutely stunning. And they've also moved into their new family home.
Wow. You've moved in.
Yeah,
It's
isn't it
brilliant.
What do you think?
Look at that.
Really, really pleased. Really pleased.
I know, it's so nice to have our own kitchen with our own things in it. It's just such an uplifting moment for us.
It's a cause for celebration. You're living in a 400-year-old palace
I know.
at last. That's what
Yeah,
you've always
at
wanted.
last. Yeah, at last.
You can see the end to that now.
Yeah.
We're nearly there. We are nearly there.
But they've had one more final setback. which means the courtyard isn't finished and the hotel can't open till the end of the summer.
It's a real shame, I know.
Oh, it's a real disappointment, isn't it?
Why has that happened?
Well, the reason is, as you know, we've got the swimming pool up on the roof, and we've had a survey done recently just to make sure this wall can support it. And the outcome has been that we've got to put some steels inside the wall in order to support 8 tons of weight up on the roof.
I mean, it's such a shame, isn't it? Because you've got all that weight on that side of the building, which is basically where the collapse was, so it's the worst place for it to be, I suppose.
Come back
long
haunt us
great,
again,
but...
yeah.
The rest of the hotel, though, is looking fantastic. And this marathon project is on track to come in on their revised budget, a whopping £500,000.
It's quite a lot of pressure, though, for you to have a bigger mortgage in Spain than what you had living in London.
Yeah. Well, I think the difference is, OK, we've got a bigger mortgage, but what have we got here? The mortgage in London was just for our home. Here, we've got a home and a business.
You know, that's going to make us more focused to make sure we keep getting the business in, and we know we're going to be a success, don't we?
The biggest excitement we had was last week when we went live with the website and the first booking came in. It was just so
really
exciting.
Good feeling.
I mean, it was only one night, it was only €95, but bloody hell, that was exciting. That's the first bit of income we've had for 2 years.
I love it. €95! Yes, we're in business!
But it was really good, wasn't it? We got so excited.
Cheers, my darling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How would you describe the last year and a half?
I think we took a massive risk. We've dealt with everything that's been thrown at us, all the rubbish and everything else, come out the other side, and now we're going to move on and make a fantastic success of the business.
And we're going to have such a laugh. We really are. I really think we are. The boys love the climate. They love their new school. Girlfriends are on the horizon, creeping in. I just think we've got everything to gain and nothing to lose at the moment. That original dream I had in my head of that visual image of the hotel and the rooms is there. And I think, yeah, bloody hell, we've done it. Good on us. We've bloody well done it, Nick.
Nick and Lesley have had the experience of a lifetime, one that many of us would be too scared to even attempt. They rose to every single challenge that was thrown at them, and they never once doubted the dream. Their optimism is unbelievable. They now have a beautiful home, the makings of a successful business, and a fantastic future for all the family together in Spain.